you might live to regret. The king of the universe is here to stay. In SWF and all, he rules the game. With a sledgehammer swing, he's the crowd's delight. CRC, the ultimate power in the fight.
Hey everyone. We'll let it finish out. Alright, hey everyone. Welcome to the SmackDown Watch Along. The room is very different now, as you might notice. We are in a completely reconstructed sanctuary. Unfortunately, despite what I originally wanted, it's going to be a bit of a cleaning stream today, too. Which is awesome. And I'm also eating my dinner. My roommate and I just got back with Jimmy John's a minute ago. So I'm going to be eating that on stream a little bit, too. But yeah, as Pierre says, heck of a SmackDown. I don't have the Cody mic over here. In fact, I don't know where a lot of things are right now. So we got about 2 hours for me to clean up and try and find all that stuff. But I will ask you all, so, what do you want to talk about as I hold out my jalapeno wrap? But yeah, that moment today, the closing the SmackDown, those final 6 minutes or so, however long that was, essentially the Nathan Frazier betrayal, that has been building, and that has been planned for about 1.5 years. And of course, we also now know that potentially the WrestleMania main event will be CM Punk versus Dominic Mysterio. Which is just crazy, huh? Things have really taken a crazy turn on the LS11 universe the last couple days. We got a new Raw GM this upcoming Monday. We now know Raw is going to get the Elimination Chamber, which means the qualifying for that will begin on Monday. Yeah, Dom's got some bad luck. It seems Randy Orton might be his opponent in Elimination or it's Fastlane. He will be. So I'm having to watch it like this angle here because of how the room is set up, and I'll show it off later. So Naomi and Nia, Jade and Piper Niven, Michin and Tiffany Stratton, Bianca Belair and Candice LeRae. Just looking at that side of the bracket, I feel like Jade probably shouldn't win it, personally. All right, then on the men's side, Styles, Orton, Corbin Hayes, Knight and Escobar, Dawkins, and Tonga. I don't know how I go about the Angelo Dawkins and not Montez Ford, personally.
Matchups for you here tonight, but before we get to that, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undisputed WWE.
Oh, it's Cody time. Ray says, Xander, are there any things we have coming up this weekend you need to announce? Ray, is this you telling me there's something, or do I not know? Or am I being oblivious? Because I don't think so. I think we have the weekend off. Unless Ray has mysteriously cooked up something that I don't know about. Because as far as I'm aware, there's nothing this weekend, there's nothing next weekend. Well, I say that. There might be something next weekend. I think next weekend is when I was meaning to have ARW Annihilation come out. So we'll see if that happens. Okay, so it is Ray asking. Yeah, no, nothing I can think of. But ARW Annihilation might be next week. I haven't decided yet. And if it is, it's going to be on the Xander Ellis 11 channel because ARW and LSWF are going to move there officially. Thank you, Daryl. Wonder who Cody's next challenger is going to be. Like, let me just look at the SmackDown roster real quick. Because, like, obviously it's not going to be anyone that's in the tournament. Let's see. Maybe Andrade. They could just shoot Andrade up the card for King of the Ring. That could be nice. Maybe they're doing a kayfabe thing to get Lashley up to the world title instead of having him be in the tournament. I know Cody says he wants LA Knight, but he's in the tournament. Other than that, I'm sure they're probably saving Solo for like SummerSlam if they don't have Rock for SummerSlam. Ray says, Xander, I'm off the 23rd, 24th, 25th. Cool. Oh, fuck. I've turned off autofocus, is the annoying part. I turn off autofocus, and then suddenly it turns itself back on. All right, Cody's here. Thank you again, Daryl. Yeah, we got Jimmy John's for dinner. Reports are WWE want Cody and Rock at Mania 41. Yeah, that's what I've heard, and they want to do like People's title versus WWE title.
Championship defense against the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Cody and AJ was given 5 stars by good old Ravy Davy Meltzer.
For Cody, we must now turn our attention to the King and Queen of the Ring premium live event. And I know you quite well, and I've heard you say it, and frankly, I knew it already. You're a fighting champion, you want to be a fighting champion, you want to defend that championship against the very best as often as you can. So with that in mind, I invited you out here tonight to tell you that your next challenger has been determined.
Okay.
To introduce him then right now.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Come on now. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Fuck it. Cody versus Logan at King of the Ring. Why not? Zinner, I told you when Stardust came out at Mania 31, in 10 years, that man will main event against The Rock. Yeah, I don't know, Ray. I don't know what I would have told you back then. But yeah, so what do we think of the shelf setup back here, guys? What do we think? So it's not done, obviously. This cubby that I'm pointing at here is going to get the comic book stuff set up in it. It's going to have all my trade paperbacks put in it. But you can see up here, and I'm going to move Brittany eventually as well. Thank you again, Daryl. But I've seen the comment already. I've seen you say it twice already, bud. Anyway, where we got the LSWF or the LS11 Grand title, the LSWF title, Sonic Heroes, Mario and Sonic Villains, Mario guys, novels and autobiographies, Ant-Man helmet, TBD with what's going to go behind the Tobey Maguire characters, the IWGP US title with Cody next to it, Kermit the Frog, the IC title, and Matt Cardona, Sonic Funkos. This is again where my trade paperbacks are going to go. Peacemaker helmet with Cena next to it. And then some cubbies here, and all this stuff down here is yet to be decided. Ray, what the fuck did you just say to me right now? Get out of my sight. Get out of my sight. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I would have said to you. Except for it would have been squeakier, more annoying, and a lot more obsessed with Seth Rollins. So Punk gets his rematch for the world title 10 years later. I mean, that's not really the point of the story, but yeah, if you want to look at it that way, sure. The point of the story is he wants to beat up Rey Mysterio's kid because he thinks he's disrespecting the world title.
See, that's the thing, Cody. Facts don't care about your feelings, and neither do I. I got some facts for you, champ. I, Logan Paul, not you, am the longest reigning champion in the WWE.
They're not going to put both belts on Cody, are they? I know Cody was just teasing it.
The greatest rookie year of all time. Superstar.
I saw a Logan Elite when I was at Walmart the other day.
Superstar, brother. And that's Logan Paul.
But Dom did bring up a good point about Punk walking out 10 years earlier after his world title loss. Yeah, it's true. We've seen it happen. Got a Shane up here. Well, that's good. Also, you can't see it very well. If I raise the camera up, though, you can see that up there, I've got Peacemaker, my Chase Brittany, Bulma, Goro, Melina, Pinkie Pie, Scott Steiner, Pikachu, and Sephiroth and Bob Ross Deadpool. This is the Kaufman versus Lawler of our time. Let me raise it back up so I can keep leaning down to eat the sandwich. Hey, Logan, you know what I like more than your hydration drink? Regular fucking water.
Spaceship that is WWE. So my question for you is, finish the story. If it's not even your story. So what do I want to talk about, Cody? How about this? Let's talk about this. Me knocking you out and pinning you on top of my logo and walking out of Saudi Arabia as the WWE Undisputed Champion.
You know what? Honestly, this feud is going to cook more than I thought it would. That's the annoying thing with Logan Paul, is when his "hey yo" hits, I groan, and then by the end of it, I'm like, oh yeah, this guy's actually pretty good at what he does.
Stand across from you and assume just as fun as that would be, I'm not gonna call you a YouTuber, an influencer, an outsider. I'm not gonna pretend that this is a bad for you. I've actually got the sense of who Logan Paul really is, and so is they. You're the guy who went toe to toe with Floyd Mayweather.
So, assuming I can get the room cleaned up tonight, God, was it really only like his 5th match? I'm thinking now. Tag match against the Mysterios. Miz at SummerSlam. Roman and Saudi. Seth at Mania. And then... Not going to count the Rumble as a match. Oh, Cody wants the U.S. title to be a Grand Slam champ. And then after Rollins at Mania, it was Ricochet at SummerSlam. So 6th match, he beat Rey Mysterio. From the desert. Water. 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 Finds Prime in the sand. Throws it out. Water! People are saying he's being protected by WWE. I mean, Zach, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really care. Sure, they can protect him all they want. Doesn't mean that he's not pretty decent at what he does. So it's gonna be winner take all. Logan's not gonna beat him, right? Logan's not gonna beat him, right? They're just gonna have Cody win 2 belts. Right? Logan's not gonna win, right? Okay. So, everyone's protected because wrestling isn't real. Thank you, Ray. Ray nails it with that one. Okay, so I'm rotating the camera a little bit because I'm going to clean up during the stream. That being said, I want to give you guys a little preview of something on the next commercial break. The same app I used to make the King of the Universe theme, I've used it to make something for TNA Universe. So when it goes to commercial, I'll play it. Which Naomi's making her entrance, so something tells me we're probably going to go to commercial in a minute. I got hit with a copyright claim on TNA this week, and I've decided that I'm going to roll with that when I get to copyright claims. And instead of just not giving that person music, I'm going to use Suno to give it a shot at making music for them. So, Trevor Lee, his theme, got me copyright claimed this week. And so I decided, well, I don't really like his theme anyway, right? And so when I don't really like a wrestler's theme, I kind of sometimes go in and pick my own thing for them. So, I want you guys to hear the custom theme I had made for Trevor Lee. This, let me find it, is To the Moon.
Living in a small town, Trevor Lee's the name, made his fortune in the stock game. Won the money fighting game, never played by the rules, always danced to his song tune. Rough around the edges, but he's got money to bloom. Trevor Lee's a wild one, yeah. With a rebel heart, built his empire from the ground up, played it real smart. His catchphrase is to the moon, cause he's flying high with stacks of green. He's breaking through the sky to the moon, he's lighting the way. Trevor Lee's the underdog, he conquered the game, nothing could stop him. Not even the pain, to the moon he's yelling, raising hell in his name.
And it's just instrumental from there. So that is going to, at least for now, unless like his new indie theme after 90 days ends up being just leagues better, that's going to be what I use for Trevor Lee for now in TNA. And the good thing about that kind of stuff is that stuff is originally made using like... Suno uses like free-sourced voices and sound for that kind of stuff. So it's ethically sourced from what I've gathered. It's not just stealing stuff. But yeah, so did all of that, and so I figure might as well give it a shot, right? Zach says maybe for TNA everyone should get a custom theme so you don't get hit. It's not everyone that gets me hit. Joe Hendry's been fun. I mean, I've been doing the bit where anytime I say the phrase "say his name,"
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry.
that happens, and that's not gonna hit. That's never gonna hit a copyright. And if Joe Hendry ever does decide to have that get monetized and copyright claimed, I'm fucked. Every episode of TNA since he turned face after I believe it was Sacrifice last year, or on January 1st, 2023, I believe. Every show after that, when he turned face against Cardona, I am fucked on because that song plays in every episode, pretty much. Okay. So, your boy's going to clean up a little bit on stream today. Good news is, I actually cleaned up the closet a little bit, too. Off screen. I did some off-screen mining, as they would say in a Minecraft Let's Play. Or in my case, some off-screen cleaning. Because, of course I did, because I'm not like, Let's Play cleaning my room. I'm just like, well, I'm live for 2.5, 3.5 hours most days now, so might as well clean a little bit when I'm doing watch-alongs. And so now, I actually have a closet where I can store stuff, like my keyblades. Just put them up here. Boom, 2 things that have been a problem for months out of the way. It's a good and safe place to store some stuff that otherwise doesn't really have a place. Let's see, what's chat saying here, because I can't see from back there. Did you see Punk's model for the game? I did. Love that you've been using Cross as TNA theme. Yeah, Final Testament just used Cross as TNA theme because I don't like their current theme as a group, and so I'm really going more and more in on just doing my own thing, you know? I'm just gonna put these guys, their boxes up here. Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to at least get the couch cleaned up today because that's a big deal for me, is getting the couch cleaned up because I'd like to be able to do videos. from over here. And I've got a big video I really want to do soon, and so I need to have this area clean for that. Let's see here. The issue is just a lot of this stuff needs to go like in the closet in the hallway. And I can't get to that right now because there's a bunch of boxes. So I will probably just stuff that needs to go out in the hallway closet or other places is just going to get stacked up over here in front of Brittany for now. Which is slightly unfortunate because that means it's going to slowly but surely start appearing on the screen for now. But I'm going to break down those boxes probably after the stream tonight. And that'll help with that. Like all these extra blankets and stuff. Dom got a mic toss at him. I forgot that part. Love the swerve. I thought Punk was choosing Gunther, then boom. Today he chose Dom. Yeah, I mean, that was the whole point of that segment, was to have it seem like, yeah, Punk and Gunther, obviously, that's why they're all here. And then genuinely, my favorite part of that segment was Gunther going on this long ramble about, you should choose me because it will be the best. It could be you want to prove you are the best in the world. I am the best in the world now. This matchup is the only way you can prove that you truly are. And then Dom just kind of leans and goes, yeah, you should pick Gunther. Oh, Wyatt 6Ts again. Showed this off the other day. The old Alice Sullivan Universe sign can finally put it safely in the closet now, because there's not going to be a million things to break it in there. So we're finally getting stuff actually put away. All right, it's feeling less and less intimidating now. The more I do here. This is my I Believe in Joe Hendry sign that got me brought to TNA for free to meet him, which was really cool. It's a kind of shitty looking sign, but I've held on to it for all that time because of that. What do I say? Is that my influence from me just using whatever I wanted for music? Yeah, Ray, pretty much. Zach says, who knows, we might get another swerve. The challenger might win at Fastlane. That's true. You never know. It could happen. Could get Punk versus Orton at WrestleMania. Which, I mean, if it wasn't obvious that's the match that's happening, I don't feel bad being like, yeah, that's the match that's happening. Because the whole point of, like, I'll give you a hint and then walking off and Dom be like, well, where's the hint? Was, yeah, it's obviously Randy. It's obviously Randall Keith.
Too important to put off another day. That's why Select Quote makes getting coverage you need easy. Now get up to a $2 million policy with no medical exam and same-day coverage.
Quite obviously Randall Keith. Let's see. Maybe I'll put the predictions title on one of these cubbies.
Tonight, tomorrow, being a cowboy, not knowing anything different, I had a very successful career. I was preparing physically, I was training for mentally, and then I got paid.
Randy versus Dom is going to cook. Oh, yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm glad a lot of people are excited for that because I've been excited for that matchup for a while. That's one of the matches that I've wanted to do pretty much since Dom became champion, because it's like, you know, just a few days after Dom became champion was when we moved to 2K24. And then at that point, when we moved to 2K24, we were going towards Forbidden War, so it was Dom versus Kingston. And so we couldn't do Dom versus Randy. And we did the Dom and Drew rematch just to get Drew out of the title picture. So, really glad you guys have been enjoying what we're doing, though, because it does warm my little heart every time you guys enjoy big stuff that's happening on the show. Let's see. Who knows? Might get another swerve. Who knows? Scott's word might have gotten to Braun. We'll see. Let's see. I think maybe I'm going to put the predictions belt here. Originally, this is where the trade paperbacks were going to go. But I might put those down here. Because I want the predictions title on eye level. And it's like, I could put the predictions title behind the Toby behind the Toby Maguire cast. Let's see. We'll do like a whole little tour of the Sanctuary once I'm done here. Unfortunately, a big part of it is I've got a bunch of stuff that was on the walls that I need to hang back up because I moved them to different walls. The pretty much at this point retired predictions title because predictions just didn't really get many views. And who knows, maybe one day predictions will come back and just the people that watch this channel aren't really interested in us covering real life wrestling on this channel. So that's why we stopped covering real life wrestling. Simple as that. Let's see. Whenever we're going to get Drew McIntyre's hater arc, it very well could happen. I treat you guys shows like actual shows. Oh, I know. Oh, I know, Zach. I know. Since Punk is main event this year, when can we see his last one? I'll do Mania 29 eventually. It literally is just a matter of, simply it's a matter of like waiting for Lesnar to be, waiting for some of the hot water surrounding Brock Lesnar to just kind of go away. There we go. Wanted the Walrus is back. Part of the don't know who Wanted the Walrus is. Hardcore Scramble. Way back in the day. A lot of history there. But yeah, no, essentially with like anything from WrestleMania 28 or 29 to 35, we're just kind of waiting to be able to use Brock again. That's pretty much all I can really think to say about that. But yeah, I want to do 29 one day. I wanted to do 30. I would have done WrestleMania 30 by now. Like, was getting ready to do WrestleMania 30, and then all the Brock shit happened. So that's why 27 happened instead. Becky's actually not supposed to be on that shelf. She's supposed to be over here. Let's see. We already reminisced about the Jack Sparrow hat on Monday. And it is currently caught in the buckle of waist bag from Jesus, Naomi. We're going to get a replay of that? Because holy crap. Here we go. Jesus. And what a sell for Naya as well. Just sold it like she died. Yeah, it also canceled the Brock and Johnny. Mania 28 should be good because he returned the day after. Well, yeah, but like, I don't have any plans for Mania 28 right now. The only thing I know for sure happened at Mania 28 Now Is the Living Universe is once in a lifetime. Because we've outright acknowledged that match happened. And it's like, I gotta be able to have more than just one match that everybody knows the story of, you know? Alright, Nia's moving around too. Which means we're probably getting Nia and Jade in round 2. Yeah, so it'll be Nia versus either Jade or Piper. So it's probably Nia versus Jade. Stand-in Luigi has been located. Hey, Baron Corbin!
First of all, welcome back to the Blue brand. Changed since the last time we were on SmackDown. So much has obviously changed one going my way when I was up here before. I was lost. Was I a kid? Was I tough? Was I happy? Was I sad? I had to go figure it out. I went to NXT and I found myself. I'm doing this as me. I'm gonna wreck shop as me. What's gonna be a pride?
Yeah. I mean,
Thought we want to switch around. So let me get listen if I was down. Your body will pull out like that six. Because tonight, I'm gonna switch around. See how it is.
oh man. Bully Corbs. Love Baron Corbin, though. So glad he's back. I'm going to sneeze any second now, just so you guys know. I feel it coming. Just kind of waiting on it at this point. Like, it is genuinely just a game of waiting for it at this point.
The biggest star of your next pizza night. It's
This thing's got my car, so that's going to go with the pile of stuff that goes downstairs. Okay. I do apologize that it's been 2 streams back to back now, where the primary thing I'm doing is cleaning my room, but this is where I spend 90% of my time when I'm home. The other 10% probably spent sleeping. But most of my waking hours are spent in this room. So it's kind of at a point where I gotta be able to live in here comfortably, right? Like, I don't want to just be in here and be like, this room is a mess all the time, which is kind of how I've been for months, you know? Oh, there's the Cody mic. There's the what do you guys want to talk about microphone. So, glad I found that. Getting my desk organized is going to be a big part of this as well, because my desk has looked like a tornado hit it pretty much since I moved. Green screen. We were supposed to use this for a video pretty recently, but I never got around to it. But by the way, I would just like to say, I would just like all of you to know. I saw the chat. I watched the chat during the main event of SmackDown today. Obviously, that's the main reason the show premiered. That is the entire reason the show premiered, was for that main event. Mission accomplished is all I can say to that. That reaction is exactly what I wanted. The reaction you all gave was exactly what I wanted. And I am so happy that it was a nuclear reaction. It was entirely, no! How could he? And not a single person like, yes, finally. I would have been so sad if anyone had been like, yes, finally Nathan has turned on him. I'm so glad it was universally, fuck this guy, when it happened. Oh, I'm so happy. Like I said, my big fear was that everyone was just going to be overwhelmingly excited. The blood splatter was going, oh my god, if you guys have not seen the image I put on Twitter for the ending to SmackDown, if you have not seen that, I highly recommend you go look at it, because it is one of the hardest screenshots in the history of LS11 Universe. Just Nathan looking down at Seth holding the chair, with Seth just in a pool of his own blood. Missiles out there. It is the most vulnerable. I think that is, and correct me if I'm wrong, because a lot of you have been here since the start of the universe. And Ray, if you're still in chat, correct me if you think I'm wrong. But I believe that is probably the most vulnerable we have ever seen Seth Rollins in the LS11 universe. And now, I mean, I can pretty much confirm, you're not going to see him for a few weeks. Like, he's in a hospital. Oh, we're getting a DIY video package. DIY is coming to SmackDown. Oh, here we go. Baron Corbin time, baby. Good guy Corbin. Babyface Corbin walking around high-fiving everybody. Corbin is weirdly a good face. I never expected that. Like, I can confidently tell you, I never expected Baron Corbin, of all people, to be a good babyface. Oh, that's not what I was trying to do with the Master Emerald. Let's see. If this was IRL, Seth's blood would have been on Nathan's clothes. Oh, I wish I could have done that. Pipe in the Dominic booze in real life for Nathan in the series. Probably will. Probably since the Seth Roman feud in season 2. Oh, yeah. Give me white suit, Nathan. Oh, just you wait. He'll explain himself next week. God, man, I would premiere every week of the upcoming Rollins and Frazier story if I could. Because this is like, this story is so big for me. And Ray, if you're here, you can confirm this. I have been waiting to do the Rollins and Frazier story for almost 2 years. Pretty much since Nathan Frazier got to LS11 Universe. But I'm very excited for you all to see what I'm cooking with those two. Because I have been waiting for such a long time to do this match. To do this story in general. Not even the match, the story is what I've been waiting for. Extra cables are just kind of going over here for now. So I'm not gonna confirm anything, by the way, folks, but I'm going to tease something here, and that is, if all goes well, right? Okay, if all goes well, and I get everything I need to done this weekend, everything I need to done in general, and everything I need to done for said thing, if I get everything I need to done, there will hopefully be a new video on the Sanctuary YouTube channel soon. First time in months. Like, the first time since January there will have been a video on that channel. Which is super exciting. huge if true, pretty much is the best way to put it. I gotta focus on my couch. Just put this over here. Little surprise, Cross wasn't in a suit today. I thought about it. But when he's in a suit for the first time, I want it to be in I want it to be with the long hair. And I have not gotten the long hair Cross yet, because I'm just kind of waiting for Status to upload his again. Just gonna throw this stuff in the closet. We unfortunately now are back in the phase in life of don't know where to put something. It's going in the closet, baby. I will eventually better organize the closet, but for now, it's just where things go to never be seen again. But it's going to be nice to be able to just sit on the couch and do things. So that's the big goal, you know. That's, to quote Barney Stinson, who I already quoted on SmackDown today, that's the dream, you know. Ray used the phrase, that's the dream, on me the other day. I'm trying to remember what he did it about. There we go. Found the 7th Chaos Emerald. Put that up here with the Sonic stuff. Orban as a face is weird. Yep, just waiting on Status. So if you guys want a little bit of a hint on what the next Sanctuary video is going to be about, finish him! That's your hint. It's a pretty dead giveaway what it's going to be about. But which one? There's 12. Let's see. We're just going to put you over there. There we go. That opens up a little floor space. Almost opens me up to be able to get on the couch, too. Good. I'm really happy with how this is all looking. Once I move Brittany, I think probably I'm going to move Brittany here when I get everything cleaned up, because then I don't really have to open this closet all the way, because my everyday clothes are from like here over, and back here is just like costumes and stuff for videos, like costumes and props. Let's see this. Just a random kind of box stuff. I know I've made the joke, just put it in the closet, but again, just kind of stick it in there for now. Got the Samus notebook. This is actually, I've shown this off before. This is how I used to keep track of predictions, how I used to keep track of pauses in episodes, and all that stuff. So it's like, I don't know if I'm ever going to use the Samus notepad again, but it's got at least a little nostalgia for me. So I'm just going to put it away somewhere safe, like in one of the drawers. Would you put edited wrestlers' hair? By that I mean put their long hair in a bun for promos. Yeah, I would have done that with Roman today if I could have. Still proud of my first and only trophy. It's from Season 3 predictions. Big things are going to happen for Cross in the Final Testament because they feel over in LS11. Oh, and I think the addition of Nathan Frazier, because it's not obvious, he's joined the Final Testament. He didn't just they didn't just help him betray Rollins. He is officially part of the group. Next website update, he'll be on the group graphic, which I'm going to update the website on stream tonight too, by the way. I just got a little bit to do first. Just a little bit to do first. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. And Hayes wins. That's a good way to keep both guys protected with Corbin's return and Hayes is not debut, but big win. You guys ever watch me get on a step ladder with a push pin in my mouth? Remember, kids, don't try this at home. Didn't quite get that hung up right. Glad you guys are getting like a good crotch POV of me right now. I am probably like the least professional wrestling reactor there is because half the time I'm not watching the damn show. I'm cleaning my room or I'm editing my website or I'm editing a video. Which I promise you, speaking of editing, I promise you Flash Fury is gonna come back eventually. Flash Fury is coming back eventually. I've got the entire first round recorded. All 16 matches in the first round are recorded. Let's see here. This is going to be a miscellaneous drawer for now. I'm probably just whatever of these shelves I don't fill up, I'm probably just going to get cubbies for. Just to help out with, like, all this stuff, like, I'm not going to get rid of, but I don't have a space for. Like, I'm not going to throw away my Seth Rollins wallet, but I'm not using it right now. But it's like a cool piece of merchandise. It's a little nostalgic for me because it makes me think of, 2016 when I was a big Seth Rollins guy. Like, 2016, Seth Rollins was my guy. But, like, oddly enough, I think in the last 2 years, much like a lot of people, and you can call me a bandwagon guy, whatever you want, Cody's kind of just become my guy in the last couple of years. Like, Cody Rhodes is just kind of my guy now. Huge Cody guy. We're finally about to move to the couch mode, which is going to be great. Because I'll probably just update the website from my laptop at that point. Only downside is I've not found the TV remote, so I can't adjust the volume. Does this fit in here? Probably not. In the closet.
Spaces because the black one's white. I was feeling up on that glass. Bad boys. Saying a slow read, but once you go like, hey, yo, it's fun when it's good. How do you know when you made the right decision? Feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. Oh. That says, here, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. That's your sober ride.
All right, let me check chat again because I've been a little busy here. Melo is already a menace on SmackDown for congratulating Corbin on being called up. Give Melo Money in the Bank, or if not, have him dethrone LA Knight for the U.S. title down the line. I've been a Rollins fan since he was Tyler Black. Authority Rollins, Monday Night Rollins for me. Age of the Fall, Tyler Black ruled. Messiah Rollins had so much potential. Yeah, and that's why we did so much with Messiah Rollins, is it feels like WWE had something there, and they didn't commit. But also, like, you couldn't put the world title on him because Drew was the guy, And you couldn't put the U.S. title on him because you were building up the Hurt business, right? And Lashley with the U.S. title, he kind of needed that. That was really a much needed. That was a much needed thing for Lashley at that time, because before then he'd been he was Lana's husband before he was in the Hurt Business, and so MVP saved Lashley's career in that regard. There's the TV remote. Now I can adjust the volume, so that's good. Also, oh man, we are so incredibly close to being able to move into the Season 6 notebook. I'm so excited. Probably going to get a sticker put on it or something. All right, there we go. That's good enough for me. Could have gone all the way with Messiah Seth by having his influence spread like a virus. Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping they would do, and they kind of teased it with that ref who fast counted and then revealed he had a Rollins shirt. But like they never did anything after that. You know, he got Murphy, he got the AOP, he had Austin Theory for like a couple weeks, and that was it.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. However, they don't say the same thing about me.
Okay, there we go. Cool. Cool. Good enough for now. I'll clean up more in here probably off stream, just because I don't want this whole stream to be Xander cleans his damn room. But it's mostly there now, so that's good.
So, bye. This is for you, Tom. Last week, took out my friend, my partner, my tag team partner, Kevin Owens, at Backlash. You and the Bloodline took him out. They don't forget about that. No, son. I have not forgot about that. I can see this bracket. I see that you are safe and sound on the other side of this bracket, but something tells me, Tara, that you and I are going to cross paths. And when we do, we don't just be in our, I don't know where for you. No. I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that your ass sees it coming.
God, I love Randy when he's got fire to him. Oh yeah, the BDC in TNA. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to go half screen here with the chat. Now then, your boy's finally going to edit the damn website. Because I've not edited it since last week. Let's see, I can bump this down just a little. But yeah, what do we think of the progress in the Sanctuary, folks? Is it looking good? You know, ignore the pile of blankets over there. Those are going in the hallway closet after the stream. Like, we're getting there. Okay, let's see. So Monday, enter the final boss. Starts with Cena against Priest, and the GOAT wins. And that is John Cena's 69th career win. Nice. I also like that Randy really likes Kevin Owens. That makes me laugh. Oh, she didn't do the Chelsea Green thing. Can't stop watching the LA Knight and The Rock segment. Oh, it's going to be good. I'm excited for that story, too. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, archery. Oh yeah, and we already have Bronson Reed versus Pete Dunne confirmed for the Elimination Chamber, so that's exciting. Also, did you guys notice something during Bronson's celebration on Raw? Have you scanned it by any chance? Okay, so Bronson won the Battle Royal. Like I said, cut to Rock, leaving out a bloody mess. Well, we'll see what happens with those two. Alright, Omos was in the Battle Royal. I saw Duke Hudson in there. That's 3. Braun Strowman was in there. That's 4. Truth was in there. That's 5. Hey, Brandon. And then Otis was in there. That's 6. Making website updates right now, so that's why I'm saying numbers for those that don't know. And then Grayson Waller and Dexter Lumis make 7 and 8. Really excited for you guys to meet the new Raw GM on Monday, by the way. I'm very excited to introduce this guy. And that's all I will confirm is that it is a male. Then Finn beats up Priest like that. I like that Finn is still a heel, just sick of Damien's shit. Yeah. Hey, Brandon, I already said that. Got a question. Does the Rumble affect Rollins' perfect season? No, the only person that the Rumble counts for is the winner. The winner gets one. The winner gets one win added to their record, but everyone else doesn't have a loss added to their record. That's how I count in the Rumble. Battle Royals, I count as everyone, but Rumbles, I just count as the winner. Brandon says, I watched the recent SmackDown and I never saw that ending coming. Good, good. That was the goal, was that no one would see it coming and everyone would just feel... I wanted everyone to feel emotionally hurt by it, and I feel like that was mission accomplished. I really feel like it was mission accomplished with the reaction I saw in chat. Because I was in the chat, I just wasn't terribly talkative just because I had stuff going on. I was working on stuff. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that. So, like, the Rumble winners always get an extra thing added to their record, but no one else. Because otherwise, that just feels weird. That's, you know, you got someone like Seth Rollins who's undefeated, and then his undefeated streak ends because he got thrown over the top rope. I don't count that. Let's see. And the main event was Bobby and Gunther. Also, I can confirm, I've talked to the new Raw GM, you know, acting as the interim GM right now, as I am. Since I'm the interim Raw GM, I've talked to the new GM, and he has given me the rundown of who he has selected as Gunther's opponent for Fastlane, and who will be in the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches, because we're going to have an Elimination Chamber to determine Gunther or his opponent's WrestleMania challenger for the WWE title. And also, he's told me that the other Elimination Chamber is going to be a 6-woman Elimination Chamber featuring Women's World Champion Roxanne Perez. And the winner of that match will face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. So that's exciting. Apparently they put the WrestleMania 40 arena in. I know it's getting added, but have they announced that it's getting added like in the next update? It'd be nice if it did. It means I wouldn't have to use a created arena. Let me check real quick. WrestleMania 40 arena. I haven't seen anyone say anything about it. There's not been any announcement, it appears. There's a mod for it, and mods are getting really close to being ready to go on 2K24, which is really exciting. I'm excited that mods are about to be a thing on 2K24, because that's what I've been waiting on. That's what it's all about, you know? Good God, the jaded the Piper. Okay, so on to NXT. What am I NXT? Soroka beat Kiana James. So I have a question for you guys, and if it didn't, just let me know. Did something feel different with this week's NXT to you guys? Because for me, it really felt like I kind of had a spark lit under me with with NXT finally. You know, I felt like I've been spinning my wheels doing NXT for a couple months now. And this episode felt different to me. It really feels like the wheels are done spinning and we're moving into another gear. That's how I feel, at least. So on the WWE Games Instagram account. Let me go check their Instagram. Love to see it with the mods. Games. Let me see. Oh, there's the post about CM Punk. Oh, guess we're going into Bianca's match next. Thank you, Brandon. I'm glad. Zach says she'll help you. Her cutter is called the Soul Catcher. Good to know. Oh, I'm so good. I'm so good. I caught the mute button on that one. Yeah, I don't see anything about the WrestleMania 40 arena on their Instagram. Has the LA Knight on it? Hold on. No, there's nothing about when it's going to come out on there. But yeah, Pierre says it feels like we've hit an arc for NXT. Yeah, and I'm really excited about that because, like, you know, the Smoke Chasers picked up a big win, and I know a lot of people got really excited about that. That was Ashanti Adonis' first win since Season 3, which is really great. Like, his last win was as part of Hit Row in Season 3. Gotta get Cedric Alexander put on the NXT roster because that's just where he is. So we have NXT. Are there some people you've enjoyed in NXT? Oh, Jimmy Uso has been a big one. Getting to do that story has been really fun. Especially getting to bring in Jacob Fatu, which no one really saw coming. And then, oh, JT's in the chat. But, where are you? Are you filming somewhere? No, I'm still in the Sanctuary. It's just been rearranged. I moved. I'm on a different wall now. Like, back there is where the couch used to be. Right there is where the computer used to be. So you guys can actually see the entrance to the room now for the first time ever. But yeah, the rearranging's done. The only thing left is for me to clean it up just a little bit. And then it'll be done. And I'm almost there with that. I'm going to try and have that done tomorrow so I can film a video. I really want to get back to, like, just sitting down, turning on the mic, and just playing a random game and shooting the shit, you know? I want to get back to doing that. I've missed that. Oh, I also meant in NXT IRL, but yeah, him Jim has been the highlight. So I don't watch NXT really. I tried, and I just forget on Tuesdays because Tuesday is kind of my quote unquote day off from the channel. It's the day that I just don't do anything. Um, yeah, you say you got to get used to the new angle. Just wait until it's on the webcam's on the TV and I'm on the couch. But I like this angle more in the Sanctuary as well. It opens it up more a lot. Like my roommate and my wife and I were all talking about it. They all came in here. Um, yeah, I've seen Tatum Paxley as like a very popular person, and I haven't gotten to learn too much about her, but I know she's someone to watch, is what I've learned. She's definitely someone to watch. I know a lot of people like her, and I really liked her story with Lyra that they did. Oh, we're getting a Shinsuke Nakamura promo video. I like Obafemi a lot as well. Zach mentions Obafemi there. I like Obafemi a lot as well. I think he's really good. I think he's got like main eventer potential one day. Obviously the D'Angelo family is a highlight. I love the D'Angelo family. Let's see. Let me look at the NXT roster real quick. Still waiting on a better Cody render on the website. In fact, still waiting on Tama Tonga to get a damn page on WWE.com. Let's see. Obviously, Chase U is great. I've really gotten to like Ariana Grace. I think she's so funny. Santino's daughter, Ariana, fantastic. She is hilarious. Let's see. Who else? I'm interested in the Fallon Henley heel turn. Javon Evans. I mean, the guy is gonna be a top star one day. That guy's gonna be NXT champ one day at the very least. There's a lot of interesting looking up and coming guys like Tyreek Igawa, Tyreek Igwe, and Tyson DuPont. They both look like they've got potential to be a fun team. I think they debuted as a team the other day, right? It's very good. Love that Tatum was more in love with the belt itself than Lyra. Yeah, I really liked that as well. Honestly, give Ariana the women's North American title. I think that'd be fantastic. She's yet to debut in LS11, but I do intend to have fun with Ariana when I do debut her eventually. Just a matter of I've got to make sure that Ray doesn't want her first, because Ray's dad's favorite wrestler of all time is Santino. And we told Santino that when we met him a few months back, about a year ago. Like, Santino is the reason Ray's dad really got into wrestling, because he thought he was just so funny. And we told Santino that, and Santino just went, really? Like, he'd never been told that before. And it was just the funniest thing. Yeah, I guess comedy just runs in the Morella family. I do kind of wish that they would have, like, referenced her dad being Santino, but obviously I can understand why they wouldn't, because Santino's in another company.
But now, like this trophy, like sure, it's happening now, right? That's actually now it's got to go now. Steve Jeopardy, champion of the universe, doing their best to rally the high Belair. Who's still on one leg.
John Chandler. It's a fantastic callback there. Let's see, who else on that match? Stevie Turner fought Naomi, that's right. I'm eventually going to sit down and get all these themes put into the game. And like, you might just think, well, Xander, it's not that hard, is it? It's like, no, it's really not. But it's just a lot of steps for something that is very minor, in my opinion. Okay, good. Sort out water. Ugh. So we got Nia versus Jade. I assume Tiffany and Meechan's just going to be at WWE Live this weekend or something. Just looking at all the names in the tournament, it's like it's got to be Tiffany if it's going to be a SmackDown. All right, then the main event of the show was Trick versus Andrade. Shit. Go. That was NXT. All right, then SmackDown today. I think I know the results from that already because obviously I watched it with you guys today. Let's see. SmackDown had Ciampa Nakamura. Ciampa got the dub. Oh my god, that was win number 100 for Ciampa today. Holy shit. Okay, there we go. That look for Solo's good.
Decision to lie from the trap. Yeah, that one backfired on us, man. Because of that mistake, we got drafted in the third round when we should have been number one. It's like trying to take money out of my pocket. Trying to do that. Trying to take food away from my kids to eat. Oh, you want my kids to start, Paul?
All right, now this Solo I fuck with.
Is she trying to give him a signal or a look that she needed help? No. I understand you're the wise. I know you're trying to protect Roman from the trap. Protect us. Protect the family, the bloodline. It's okay. You haven't spoken to Roman since he lost. Our time. I've not spoken. Right? Right. Well, I have. I spoke to him. Until he comes back, I'm in charge of the front. I call the shots. My advice. I don't take some. You're otherwise.
Oh, now this Solo, I'm in. I'm in. Damn, seeing Camacho back in. God. You motherfucker. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. Last line of the Cruiserweight Thomas. Yeah, Rey Mysterio, Logan Paul. Logan really talked himself in that one. And then I'd love to see this Solo one day and all something. I think we could do that maybe one day. It was reported that Tonga Loa was signed at the same time as Tama Tonga. How long do you see the other brother coming? How long do you see it taking the other brother to come? Do you see him coming to the WWE? So Hikuleo, that's who you're talking about. Well, his contract's not up with New Japan for another couple months. So at the very soonest, it'll be that. But if his contract is up, say August, or say his contract's up in June, right? SummerSlam. I think SummerSlam. Okay, Becky Lynch beat Asuka and Raquel on SmackDown. I'm trying to do this without looking at the episode, since the episode literally aired just a couple hours ago. There were more women's matches than men's matches this week on SmackDown as well, which is I believe, a first time ever thing in LS11 Universe where the women had more matches than the men. Because also there was Jade versus Isla.
So she doesn't have to overpay.
And then there was Final Testament versus the Party Girls.
The game show businesses at Fox wanted to show that will make a big splash. You have the Rams miracle option to play the Twins with balls. It's Tuesday, the 28th on Fox.
If you want to put Jacob on Team Roman, then the Forsaken can have Piccolo. That's what I was thinking. I do love that you just refer to it as the Forsaken, Pierre. I love that you just call it that. Let's see. Oh, also, Katana Chance got hit in the face with a fireball today on LS11 SmackDown, so that happened. Now we're getting an Andrade video package now. Okay, and then, so Jade, Isla, triple threat, the women's tag match, Ciampa Nakamura. There were 5 matches today. There were 5. Fuck it, I'm not going to remember what the other one was right now. Rollins and Solo. There we go. Call him New Bloodline doesn't really work for me. Feel that. Well, Tom has got his own theme now. Yep, Scarlet with the fireballs. She's a deadly woman with those. Now let's see. Are there any roster changes I need to make? Punk to SmackDown, Bayley to Raw. I know those. Which, yeah, Bayley in the Rumble was her official call-up. She's going to be on Raw from here on out. Because we're just pretending that my failed damage control didn't happen. So yeah, welcome back to the main roster for Bayley. I'm not going to spoil any names moving up soon, but I will say to expect a lot of the main roster names who went to NXT for the relaunch to very quickly start making their way back now, because I feel like we're past the point of needing them now. was watching something. I just realized they used Punk's theme for Stone Hall for the Stone Cold Hall of Fame video package in 2009. They. Hold on. Well, okay, Zach, in all fairness, Cult of Personality was a song long before CM Punk used it as a wrestler. So. But it makes sense. If you listen to the song lyrics, it makes sense. But yeah, that song existed long before CM Punk as a wrestler. Solo's lying about talking to Roman. He just doesn't give a shit anymore. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Cody just tweeted out 2 belts. Nah. So say there's no way Dawkins is beating Tama Tonga. Jesus. Oh! I mean, I get why they're not letting him use the cutter. They should. Looking through the rosters, anyone else I've forgotten to move on rosters here? Let me see here. Do I just move Titus at this point? I don't know. I'll move him on Monday. I'll move him next week. Let's see. I'm just kind of going through the roster real quick to check and see if I'm missing anyone. Or if anyone needs to move specifically. At least they didn't change Tonga, Loa's, and Tama Tonga's name to something. Yeah, let him use the gun stun, seriously. Logan's technically still on Raw, so we'll keep him on there. It says he's on Raw on the website. Technically, he still is, but with the Cruiserweight title, he just kind of goes where he wants. Ba, 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 ba. You just say Titus is an ambassador again. Yeah, I'll move him to the retired section just because he doesn't wrestle anymore, is what I'll do when the new GM shows up on Monday. Alright, Philip J. Brooks needs to be moved to the SmackDown roster. I think that's the only other thing. Oh, we're getting a Blair Davenport video package. That's awesome. That's exciting. Love me some Blair Davenport, as you know. Big fan. Massive fan of Blair Davenport. You tell Ray I like big business. Yeah, I'll let him know next time I talk to him. I hate AJ's theme so much. Alright, I think everyone's good now on WWE's side of things. AEW, now I gotta do it. Now I've actually got to do some work. Now I've actually got to do work. Favorite was Edge and Ospreay. Oh yeah, that was a great match. Now I gotta actually go in and fucking make graphics and stuff. Mox and Hook was great. Oh yeah, it was. Oh, I gotta make an FTW section on the website too, don't I? Alright, Okada beat Cole. Now I just gotta wait for the website to load.
Sometimes in life, in order to move forward, it helps to look back. To learn from the time
Okada.
Inspiration for those who came before us.
And then Guns beat Roppongi Vice.
Labels throughout the year, celebrating people from all communities and heritages.
because when love has no
The
label,
Guns are tag team champions. How about it?
for under 11,000.
That's just under 11K. The rest of
Some things are too obvious to be coincidence. We're both Bass Masters at University of Phoenix. Life insurance is too
Then Juice beat Juice freed Willie.
$2 million policy with no medical exam and same-day coverage.
Ray being given Juice Robinson is arguably the most dangerous thing that could have ever happened to him. Because now Ray has been given someone that he enjoys doing comedy with. And, I'm gonna free you, Willie! Is all I can say to that. And I just, you know, I got nothing on that one.
on Fox Nation.
Live local news is now on Fox Local on your streaming device. Just search Fox Local and choose Fox 5 Atlanta to watch.
Tony Storm's now officially timeless as well. Which popped me. As I've been saying, and said before, J and Ju's been killing it in AEW. Oh, for sure. Subbing loser! It's just funny as shit.
May even give up for a moment, only to start again another day. Extreme belief in moving to the beat of your own drum. Figure out lifelong skills.
Robinson, Dan, and stuff. Well, I was involved in that one, so. I'm glad I was asked to be part of that. I'm glad Ray didn't just try and do Danhausen without me, because I love Ray, but I think I'm better at Danhausen than him. I genuinely, that's one of the few times I will say I think I'm better at something than Ray when it comes to like a character.
The depression and thoughts of suicide may occur. Call your provider right away if you have any mental changes. So keep on believing, because it's not just about the weight you lose, it's about everything you gain. Believe on, believe. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, then, not correct. We know what you want for breakfast, so we brought the food back, plus a minimized coffee for $1.99.
God, I'm watching the SmackDown where the Jeff Hardy Pyro mishap happened. Yeah, I know about that. It's part of the CM Punk feud, right? No, that was part of what turned out to be the Matt Hardy feud. Okay, well they're not saying that Cody and Logan is title for title, so maybe it's not. Maybe they backed out of that idea. Okay, and then what was next on the show? Osprey and Edge. Which was a fantastic match. Oh yeah, Hardy versus Hardy. Eventually, I want to do WrestleMania 25, which is where Hardy versus Hardy happened in real life. And when I say I got some ideas for that show, I got some ideas that's going to make that a way better show. And that's all I can really say to that right now. Man, the King of the Ring tournament and the Queen of the Ring tournament as well are just stacked this year, which is fantastic. WrestleMania 25 with some ass. Oh, I know. I'm going to fix it, though. I'm not going to outright say it, but I'll give you guys a little hint at what the main event's going to be. Instead of Randy and Triple H in the main event in a very lackluster match, my current idea for the main event is... That's what I'll leave it at. Only match that really is memorable that shows Taker or is Taker and Michaels. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've never watched the show start to finish, but I know about that. JT says ban super kicks Canadian shorts. Or at the very least, cut down the amount of them everyone does. It's my god. Also, can we appreciate the fucking good hair day I'm having? I made a post on Instagram, on my personal Instagram. I'm probably going to make a poll about this soon. But let me just get a poll from you guys in chat real quick. Since we're still waiting on mods to be available in 2K24, if I decided to do a retro show, like next weekend maybe, if I decided to do a retro show next weekend, would you guys be against it being on 2K23? Just that way I can use mods. Because otherwise I gotta buy 2K24 on the PS5 and unlock everything. Because I might want to do, maybe not Mania 25, but maybe like a TNA show or something. Oh, so the main event's going to be Ricky Steamboat versus JBL for the IC title? Not really. Okay, so you guys wouldn't mind if I did it on 2K23? Cool. Welcome back, Brandon. Oh yeah, 2K23 is still good. You know, it doesn't have trading blows and people don't sell quite as much. I need to know what happens next in the timeline. I don't know what show I'm going to do next, quite honestly. I'm going to talk to Ray about it a little bit. I might just bite the bullet and do Mania 30 and just be like, what, Brock's on the show? Can't really pretend he doesn't exist. It's like Jericho at this point. It's like the old bastard. We can't just pretend that they never existed, but they're not going to be in the modern stuff.
From your first day to graduation day and beyond, what will your next success be?
Alright, let's see here. Gotta this. I would share my screen and show you guys me editing stuff on the website, but I'm terrified of like accidentally doing something that would dox myself. Incoming JT saying, nah, Xander, just dox yourself, it'll be fun. In like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tonight, your body clock is 3 time zones ahead. So you're up. 30.
Or Mania 29 or 30. I want to do either 25, 29, or 30 next for Manias. I'd love to do a retro TNA show. I want to do Sacrifice 2008 at some point. You wouldn't now that I've said you were going to?
It is time to put it like that. Or if you want 50% of Americans to answer this question correctly, let's look at the answer. That's it. It's not about what you know. What happened? I got the wrong answer. It's about how you think. That will change with a stupid environment. Also, hosts the 1% Club. It is Monday to on Fox. Do we have your attention yet? Is this the new face of the Queen of Air race? Is this how you dance on
I gotta mess with you a lot. I mess with you a lot. It's a retro TNA can be fun, so would retro ECW. I'm gonna let retro ECW be a Ray thing. Ray and I kind of have an understanding that there are certain aspects of the retro series that we're not going to touch without the other one. Like ECW, WCW, NXT, those are Ray's territory. TNA, that's me. But it's like I want to do Sacrifice 08. But the issue with Sacrifice 08 is I need to make a major change. And I'm willing to talk about it a little bit nowadays. Originally, my idea for TNA Sacrifice 2008 was that instead of it just being like, oh, well, Kaz is going to be in the main event since Kurt Angle's injured. It was going to be Kurt Angle, built up as Kurt Angle is picking an opponent to be in the main event. It was going to be revealed that Brock Lesnar had signed with TNA. And Brock Lesnar was going to be TNA champion. But now I just don't want to use Brock for a while. So anything like that would have to be put on hold for a while. But yeah, Retro ECW would be fun. Retro New Japan would also be a Ray thing, because I saw JT ask about that. That would also be a Ray thing, because Ray is the New Japan guy of the two of us. I'm not a big New Japan guy myself. Oh, we also had Mercedes versus Jamie on this show, didn't we? I don't think that made it. No, it did. I just completely overlooked it. I was going to say I don't think it made it into the description. Totally did. I just completely overlooked it. I've been joking for a while. Well, not even joking. Like, I've been serious when I've said it. I talked to Ray about it. Given they gave us the 40 years of Mania as the tagline for the game, I really want to use the fact that there's all these Retromania arenas this year. And I want to do a lot of Retromanias this year. Like I wanna try and fill out the OS11 timeline at least for WrestleManias. Because filling out WrestleMania, that fills out some big details in the timeline. So really hitting a lot of the big four does that. Or one day fixed Victory Road. That's... Ooh. That's a tall task. But it does feel like, you know, deep down I really want to one day have all 40 WrestleManias done at the very least. Like, I know one day I'm going to, not retire, but one day I'm going to quit doing Universe. I know that. One day I'm going to find something else, or I'm going to just kind of lose my interest, and I know that. It's not going to be anytime soon. But at the end of the day, I want to be able to look back at LS11 Universe when the time comes that I just go, I'm done. And I want to be able to look back at it and go, damn, I did 40 years of WrestleMania. You know? That's kind of how I feel about it, right? Like, right now I'm getting the FTW title rendered.
But how long was the fight solo? I wonder if you ever get help. Not wondering anymore. Love.
Do it so that Bobby Lashley places Kazarian sort of. That's a good fucking shout right there, JT. That's a good fucking shout right there. I will keep that in mind. Genuinely. I didn't even think of that. Because that's right around the time Bobby left, right? It was 2008 when he left? When did Bobby Lashley leave? February 2008. So yeah, that. And then he was in TNA a year later, so that actually works really well. So that may be what ends up happening, no joke. New 2K24 Blood System will be fun with an Abyss match. See, the Blood System and stuff like that is why I want to do stuff on 2K24 for the Retro Series, but if I'm doing WWE stuff, that's fine. Alright, I was just asked Ray if he wants to help me write a WrestleMania card. Because I think we're going to do Mania 25. No promises, but I think that's what I want to do next week. Either 25 or 30. I might leave that up to the fans. That might be what I end up doing. Let's see here. Maybe 30 for the yes movement. Well, I mean, the big thing with 30 is I want to just, no pun intended, I want to finish the story of what I started. Like, the reason I did TLC 2013 on the channel's birthday was to do, like, across the span of a couple months, TLC, Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, WrestleMania 30. I wanted to tell the story across those shows, you know? Hey, I don't know if you're into backyard wrestling, but we are posting a video of your SmackDown if you'd like to check it out. Well, thanks for the note update on that, Rec Wrestling official. Good luck with that. Not going to be a dick about it. I'll just ask that, and I'm not going to have it deleted. I'm not going to ask any mods to delete it. Just, I will ask with people in general. It's just kind of always been a rule with the streams is for people not to really promote themselves too much. But yeah, best of luck with that. Backyard wrestling is not really my thing. I do know there are a couple people in chat who are a little more into that. So if they want to check that out after this stream, by all means, I'm not gonna tell my chat, oh, this person came in here and asked people to check out their video. Don't go watch it. That's not my thing. But yeah, no, best of luck with that. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. I don't, I'm not the kind of person that just immediately jumps on someone about that, and you're not being terrible. You're not, you're not being an asshole about it. My viewpoint on that is, I really only consider self-promoting to be obnoxious when, like, we've had people do it in the past where it's been, like, really bad. Well, they'll be like, oh, well, I'm actually, we'll be in the middle of a premiere for Universe Mode, right? Because obviously we're a Universe Mode channel. And they'll come in and they'll be like, oh, well, I've actually got this happening on my channel. And, like, you're not doing that. You're being like, oh, after SmackDown, which I'm doing a live watch along to SmackDown, pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to end after this, so I don't mind that too much. So you're good. Just more or less a future reference thing, Because the last thing I want to do is, the last thing I want to do is have someone come in here, like, and then immediately feel attacked. It's funny. Ray and I joke about it all the time. Like, I come out here and I'm the nice, friendly, like, oh yeah, guys, and I'm a little more polite to the people who hate on what we do, which I'm not saying you guys are hating on what we do at all, but like, people will come in here and they'll be like, oh, I can't believe you do this in universe. I can't believe you did that. Blah, 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 blah. And I'll be like, well, we're doing it because XYZ. Where I'll just be like a cursing rant at them. And it's like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not saying like I'm the nice guy, Ray's the mean guy by any means. More so that like I'm a little less abrasive, I guess, sometimes. JT, you asshole. Well, no, like, we've straight up had people come into the premieres and be like, this is happening right now on my channel. Like the Ciampa beating Cody thing. Oh, yeah, where someone was like, I really think Ciampa should have won. Cody's reign is getting boring. Well, that wasn't the end of the world for me. That wasn't a big deal. That was just someone's opinion. And, like, Cody's reign was over a month later, so... Or 2 months later, something like that. 2 months later. 2 months later. There we go. As soon as I hit the update button, the FTW title will officially be on ls11universe.com, so that's exciting. Crazy that this is only the third time across everything, including retro, that Moxley. Let's get this added in here. Probably just gonna put the FTW title on the same page as the NWA and the LS11 Grand titles, just to keep the website a little clean on the back end at the very least. Oh shit, AJ actually hit the phenomenal forearm. Love that they had a rope break. We need more awesome truth. I don't know when their next segment's going to be. I can confirm it's not going to be this week, because this week and next week are going to be on Raw heavily focused on oh, there's the RKO. Ball game. But anyway, this week and next week I'm going to be heavily focusing on the going to be heavily focusing on the Elimination Chamber, because got to have 5 qualifiers for the women and 6 for the men. So I gotta. So Monday is going to be pretty much entirely dedicated just to Elimination Chamber qualifying, and then the following week we'll be kind of cleaning up, and then the Go Home show, and then Night and Rock. Well, Night and Rock are actually not going to have any kind of interaction next week. Who's been killing his W champ? Yeah, so neither of them are going to be on the show this week. I can tell you that much. That will pick back up in 2 weeks, because LA Knight is getting a Elimination Chamber qualifier to begin with. I know that much. The new Raw GM's given me that much intel, that LA Knight is going to be involved in the Elimination Chamber qualifying. Will the People's Champion let that happen? Will he let LA Knight get a fair shot at qualifying? Well, that you'll have to tune in and find out. But what I can tell you is our next premiere is actually going to be the Monday before Elimination Chamber with, well, shit, actually, God, it's next. Hold on. No, not next week. We're 2 weeks away from Fastlane. So, not next weekend, but the weekend after will be Fastlane, which will be on the 25th. Jesus, the 25th is going to be a busy day for me. To give you guys a rundown of what my day on the 25th looks like. The night of the 24th, I've got to drive back to my hometown at 11 o'clock at night, meaning I'll get there at about 2 in the morning. Sleep. Fastlane premieres. Watch along for King and Queen of the Ring. My younger brother's graduation party. Coming back all the way here, 2.5 hour drive. Doing WrestleMania with Ray. 25th is going to suck for me. It's just going to suck. I hate driving, for those that don't know. I just do not enjoy driving. I used to, and now I have to drive all the time, so. Gunther's been killing his WWE champ so far. Oh yeah, his run has been incredibly fun to do. I have very much enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a jam-packed day for me. But that's my life, you know? So, what's really going to suck is, like, our WrestleMania is June 29th and 30th. And so we're probably just going to have to use create an arena, WrestleMania 40 arena. Or do the show on 2K23, which people are going to immediately notice that and be like, why are you calling this 2K24? It's 2K23. You're clickbaiting us. It's, fair. But, so it's either that and use the modded arena, or hope and pray that 2K actually releases the WrestleMania 40 arena within the next couple weeks, because if they release the arena before we air WrestleMania 40, I'm gonna be fucking furious if it's not within the next 2 weeks. Because I gotta record all of WrestleMania too, which I think Ray's gonna help me with that. I think we're just gonna record it and do live commentary instead of, like, for each match, instead of me doing everything. So that'll be nice. That'll be helpful. That's what we did with Survivor Series, with the exception of War Games. That's what we did. I got a prediction for Gunther's Fastlane opponent. Let's hear it. I'm finishing up website updates right now, so. But yeah, a lot of belts are going to have to start sharing pages in LS11 Universe, just simply because we got a lot of belts. We got 46 belts right now. We're about out of 47th. Kevin Owens. That's interesting. I can neither confirm nor deny anything right now. Okay. TNA roster. I need to go in and edit the win-losses from TNA. Limitless Danger and Trevor Lee got the win over Aaron Stevens and friends. Okay, so I don't know why, and I don't even know if people in chat are going to know what the hell I'm talking about. Whenever I say Aaron Stevens and friends instead of calling it the Embassy of Aaron, I just think of superhero episodes of South Park, where Cartman was calling their group "Cool and Friends, you guys." So I just go Aaron Stevens friends. I just think "Cool and Friends" or "Aaron and Friends." I don't know why. It's dumb that I think that. But it's kind of funny. To me, at least. Even if it's not funny to anyone else, it's funny to me. Someone's got to laugh at my jokes, and if it's not going to be any of you, it'll be me. Trevor Lee. Trevor Lee with only his second victory of the season this week. Which is, poor Trevor Lee. I'm kind of bad about that, not going to lie. Tasha Steelz. Oh yeah, Kenta's finally a champion. Tasha Steelz and Jordan Grace had a match. It's Tasha's first match of the season, really. I think I realized that. There's a lot of people on the roster that just appear for the first time in the season, and I'm just like, wow, and we are 8 weeks away from the season being over. Whoops. King of the Ring is terrible for SmackDown. Yeah, their side of the lineup's not particularly great, but it's not as bad as it used to be. Show's too short. The matches were all fine, if you ask me. Okay, so Jordan Grace beat you, and then Kenta lost by DQ. Next to good old Michael Santana. Will we ever see Retro ROH with Nigel McGuinness? Maybe. I don't know. Not like a big ROH guy at this point, so we'll see. But who knows? It's not the top of my list of things to do, I'll tell you that. Alright, and then the main event of TNA was Joe Hendry having a match. Oh yeah, what did we think of the Mustafa Ali campaign video at the end of TNA? You have good stars wrestling on the show, but they only got so much time to really cook in comparison to the stuff we were able to get on Raw. Yeah, that's fair, but at the same time, it was Hendry and Moose, that's right. Hendry and Moose. Good old dancing Moose. Fuck. There we go. And so now I've actually got to keep my word and update the Factions Tag Team section. I don't wanna. I really don't wanna. I added this section because of, like, you guys want it, Let me rearrange my browser here a little bit. And then I will feel a little more confident doing this. I'll let you guys actually see this while I work in the background. Mustafa's campaign takes off. Yeah, Ray made that video 6 months ago. Like, Ali got released in September. Ray had that made in October. All right, let's see. So, looking here, Bullet Club needs an update because Jacob Thought 2 is gone. Let's see. Embassy of Aaron is fine. We just haven't seen some of these guys in a minute. Fall Over Fall is fine. Fight Factory is disbanded. It's replaced by Gallus. So that'll have to get updated. Yeah, that's why it's still called... That's why it says Ali for Impact at the end. Because that was the original idea, was Ali for Impact. And then suddenly TNA, we're fucking back, happens. And we're like, well, And then at that point, I was just like... And it was all... That video is on 2K23. You can't really tell. You can tell because it's Ali's actual in-game model. Judgment Day needs an update, and Dushare needs to just be removed. Major Wrestling is fine. Miz and the Misfits can go because, well, it's really Awesome Truth at this point. LWO just needs to be replaced in general because it's Andrade and these guys now, and neither of these guys are in it. Fighter's dead. Metaphor is now a thing. Correct. Scarlett and Shotzi can just get replaced by Final Testament, who don't even have a thing yet. Let's see. The 6 is... Shockingly, the 6 is fine and up to date still. Alright. Everything else is right, so we'll just go through and check everything. Bullet Club needs the update. Can I... I'm scared to do it. I'm scared to do it. But I'll let you guys watch me make this in just a second. Let me get what I need, and then I will let you guys watch this happen. Well, shit. Where's all the ROW tag teams? Can't be asked. Quite honestly. Can't be asked. Okay, so what I need is actually... JC is giving me an idea. I will share in Discord. Okay. What I actually need is display capture. Display capture. Okay. There we go. I am genuinely terrified to do this because I've never done this before. And so my big fear is I'm going to accidentally spoil something. So, here we go. Bullet Club. So, funny enough, Bullet Club actually just has their own. Just has their own folder. And it's for things like this. So I can just go, bam. And then you can just, like, feel the pressure come off a little bit with some of the Bullet Club members getting removed. Alright. Turn it off for these parts. When I export, I'm going to turn it off just in case so it doesn't... So it doesn't go, like, into... So it doesn't, like, spoil anything. because I don't want to risk that. But I will let you guys see me do this. Again, I'm genuinely really scared doing this because I don't want to accidentally spoil anything. I've spoiled stuff doing, like, sharing my screen in the past, but here you guys are actually kind of seeing the back end of the website, which is honestly really weird for me. So what was next? Fight Factory's gone. Meta 4 is in. So we'll have that NWO type deal with it. Yeah, pretty much. Wait, don't, no. Oh, see, there, I would have done it. I would have accidentally spoiled something. Because I would have opened Discord. Doxed the entire inner circle. What the fuck, Knuckles? There we go. Our NXT teams just, yeah, they're just in white. So, meta for... Hold up. Our damage control on the website, I haven't noticed. No, we're good. I actually wasn't stupid and did take them off. Okay. Championship renders. That's fine if you guys see that folder. This folder literally has renders that are never getting used in it. Like, I'm never going to use this. I'm never going to use this render of Cody with the red belt. But I had it for a reason. A lot of these renders... Oh, no, it's not Inner Circle anymore. That's right. We changed it to Disciplinary Community after the Jericho stuff. Forgot about that. I still call it Inner Circle on accident all the time. But we're the Disciplinary Committee now. But yeah. So you guys want to know why my graphics are always so good for Universe? Because I've got a folder of 1,600 renders. And that's just the renders of people who are active wrestlers right now. I got separate folders for legends. I got separate folders for people holding belts. I got separate folders just for the belts themselves. I got eras of wrestling split up in here. Yeah, we're the Disciplinary Committee now. What's this Inner Circle you speak of? I keep fucking up and calling it the Inner Circle just because it was the Inner Circle for like a year. Maybe even longer, actually. The Disciplinary Committee at LSWF is a big heel faction. I'm done being a heel, man. I can't keep being a heel. Like, yeah, people already don't like me in LSWF. They never have, and I kind of accepted that they never will, but, like... I just don't have it in me to deal with it. A lot of wrestlers belts. You gotta have different angles and stuff, you know? Gotta have different lighting. It's genuinely like a really important thing if you're gonna be making like graphics and stuff to have all the different possible stuff, you know? Oh, this needs to go. Go. Okay. Metaphor I J L M K Ultra Metaphor. There we go. So let's see. Go to hands, guns, the hex. Judgment Day needs an update. Now, Judgment Day is... It's called that I want to see it hacked. Yeah, that college is closed. Yeah, fuck the guy that was in charge of it. Give him purple graphics. I'm tempted to. Like, it's tempting to, but you know, I gotta like, they're on Raw. I gotta keep the theming, you know. If they were floating around more, I would, but gotta keep the theming. Go, Damian Priest. Then gotta get Mommy on here. Where's she at? I got a good number of Rhea renders as well, just because she's been around. She's been around for a while, and LS11 has Rhea. Like, people are probably like, oh, Xander's got so many Rhea renders because he thinks she's hot. I do think she's hot, but I have a lot of Rhea renders because she's changed her look so much over the years, and we've been doing this since 2019. Let's see, Cora should be in here somewhere. There she is. We'll go with this Cora Jade that has the Judgment Day feel to it. And I gotta make Rhea a little bigger to even it out. And Priest a little bigger. Feels weird not having Balor in there anymore. Rhea has had quite the many looks. And we'll see retro Rhea one day. We will. LWO needs to be updated. It's minor spoilers, but figure you guys probably know what's coming at this point anyway. LWO is getting the call up pretty soon. So, if you hadn't figured that out from the fact that there was a slight tease between Andrade and Santos. Do I need a new Andrade PNG? I probably do. Hold on. Go grab one. Let's go with... I like this one. We'll go with the orange. No, that's really low quality. Never mind. That's AEW. That'll work. Priest is outnumbered in the group. Why? Because it's 2 girls to 1 guy? I don't think that's the end of the world, honestly. Retro Rhea will be fun. I've debated the idea of, like, having Rhea appearing in, like, TNA. Like, Demi Bennett appearing in TNA and stuff like that. But, I don't know. Because she started wrestling... I don't think what year she started wrestling. Because that would determine where she ended up. She very well could have been, like, in Ring of Honor or something. But she wasn't in WWE very long with the long blonde hair look that she had, so... which Zelina render? I'm gonna go... Because it's more like Zelina with Andrade than it is LWO shirt Zelina, so... There we go. And then, of course, Joaquin and Cruz. So is it weird for you guys seeing the back end of how I do all this stuff? Because it doesn't happen often, and I don't know if it will. I'm not going to say I don't know if it will ever again, but like it doesn't happen often, and it doesn't happen often because it's weird for me. Because by no means do I mean this like I'm trying to gatekeep how I do this stuff, but it's more just like I feel weird doing this stuff with an audience. More than anything, that's what it is for me. Is it's just like it's weird doing this with an audience. But like at the same time, I don't want to end the stream and just still have like an hour's worth of website edits to do. So we might as well just sit here and talk and let you guys get questions you want to have, like have your big burning LS11 questions answered and all that stuff. So just like I might as well, you know. I'm here. I got nothing better to do. Let's see. Final Testament. That's a big one. That's how it's spelled, right? Spelled. We need a new carrying cross render. I believe WWE.com's got one. Okay. Now, here's the important question, because we can just go, I need to know. Have they given Tama Tonga and Tongaloa fucking pages on the website? No. No, they have not. They still have not. But you know what? You know, nothing against these two guys from NXT. They've got pages now. They just debuted a week ago. Scripts, who is actively leaving the company in 4 weeks, got a new render. But Tama Tonga and Tongaloa still don't have pages on the website. Well, Tongaloa does. Tongaloa has a page on the website. Tongaloa's got a page on the website. Let's see. Okay. Has there ever been someone who you wanted to push, but fans or Ray rejected by reaction? Oh, I could be here all. I could be here all day telling you how many people Ray has told me I wasn't allowed to push. Jinder was one of them for a long time, and then he finally gave up. Man Bun carrying Cross is almost as powerful as Man Bun Xander. Keyword is almost. Let's see. Who else have I not been allowed to push because of you guys? I'm trying to think. Because there have been pushes I've done that you guys have just not been into. I have a joke where people think she's related to Mike Bennett. Actually, yeah. Unfortunately, there's no real good. Because, like, I'd have to do some work on this Nathan Frazier to make it fit as a heel render. So, there's none where he's not, like, grinning or smirking. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. In case you've wondered, like, what has been one of my favorite factions to book, you're looking at it. Corbin. Baron Corbin's a big person that I've, wanted to push for years that just the fans kept rejecting. Last year, or earlier this season, Braun Strowman was someone that a few people were like, I just can't see Braun being a big deal. And all that. Like, Ray and I talked about this. I want to say we talked about it pretty recently on stream, where I was like, there was the Braun Strowman and Edge match earlier this season, where someone was telling me I was burying Edge by having Braun keep getting up from the spear. Even though Edge won the match in the end, and it was just to put over how good Braun was. And I was like, or it's putting over Braun as a monster. And the guy was like, well, I'll never see him that way. I was like, well, that's just your fucking opinion, man. Wait, Dolph Ziggler. What about Dolph Ziggler? The fans caused me to push Dolph Ziggler. I didn't really care for a while. I don't think who else I wanted to push but couldn't because people just weren't into it. Or Ray wasn't into it. I'm not finished with you. Braun was awesome. Yeah, that's what I was going for earlier this season. My God, this faction is powerful. What a lineup, man. What a fucking lineup. But yeah, no, like I have been having... This has been like the group I've had the most fun with this season so far, because the Final Testament stuff is clearly like an all-me thing. Like, it's been very obvious that it's been me behind a lot of it. I've seen better. JK. Oh, I mean, there's definitely been better factions in history, but I am just really proud of how this faction... I got over a group that a lot of people thought would never get over. And I think that the storylines has been a big part of it. I mean, I put them in there with like the most popular guy on the channel, so that had a lot to do with it. But okay, top to bottom. Let me see here. Okay. Okay. Am I forgetting anything? Am I forgetting any teams? I don't think I am. Forgetting to update anyone. I don't think so. I think we're good. I think this is good, right? Just waiting for chat to catch up here. Just see if I'm forgetting. Because there's every possibility I'm just missing something so obvious is the annoying part. I think we're good. Cool. I think everything's updated. Oh, I need to add the FTW title to the history page. That's what I'm forgetting. So do that real quick. And then we will get the website launched. Or not launched, but we'll get it updated. It is still crazy to me that, like, we have a website now. Because if you guys remember, there was a period a few years ago now, not even that long ago, where someone asked me if I would make a website instead of just using the Google Docs that I'd been using. And I said probably not, because that's just not as easy to keep up with. It actually is easier, ultimately. It costs me, it costs me like $30 a month to keep the website up, but I think it works out better. If you ever want to, like become a member, donate using the little link below to, be rid of Scarlet and Shotzi's NXT writers. Oh yeah, I could do that. Probably smart as well. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, if you're not already a member, or you feel like donating a little bit, you could, you don't have to, not required or anything. Although I will say, is there a way to get it for free? Not without it looking pretty shitty, honestly. Unfortunately, like, if I could make it look better, if I could use something else, I would. But like, what I pay for is what I get, so that's why the website looks the way it does. Otherwise, it would look pretty shitty, So to answer a question that I thought I would get eventually, I decided today. I made a decision. Everyone's got a price for something, right? And I'm really happy with how I look for the first time in many, many years. I'm very happy with how I look. I don't shave my beard off ever anymore. Last time I shaved my beard was 2 years ago. And we go ahead and publish the website real quick while I talk. I have not shaved off my beard in 2 years. But I now have decided I can be bought. I can be bought. And there is actually a price I am willing to be paid, to shave off my beard. And the number that will never budge. But if someone ever comes into the stream and is like, Xander, How much would I have to donate right now to get you to shave off the beard on stream? How much would it take for me to go get that wastebasket, take the electric razor, and just shave the beard off on stream? There's actually an answer to that now. That answer is $500. If someone ever, in one fell swoop, donates $500, I'll shave the beard off on stream. That is not me asking anyone to donate that, because I really don't want to. I really like how I look with the beard. And it would take... This is, this is like 7 months of growth, because back in September, I shaved it down to a pretty thin goatee. But, yeah, so I can be bought, is what I will say there. I'm not telling anyone to donate. Definitely not asking anyone to donate that much. I never will. But I can be bought, is what I'm saying. If someone is crazy enough to ever do that one day. Website's updated, by the way. But I do have something to end the stream with tonight. I do want to check something real quick, though, just because I haven't checked alerts in a few days. Sometimes Streamlabs does not give us, like, membership alerts or sub alerts, and I know for a fact we've gotten a few rejoins and we've gotten some subs tonight, so we'll see if I've missed those somehow. I don't believe I have. Let me see. Alert box. Recent events. There we go. Yeah, we got some subs, so, like, let's see if this will play. There we go. We made a slight name change to Loa. Instead of Loa, it's now... Oh, yeah, instead of Tonga, T-A-N-G-A, it's T-O-N-G-A. That's fine to me. I don't think that's a big deal, personally. Alright. So I do have something to end the stream with. And I think you guys are going to like it. I have a song for you guys. Crap. Which one is it, though? I think it's this one. We now have a theme song for LS11 Universe. What's the O in regards to, Pierre? Is it the Tongaloa thing? Is it me admitting I have a price? So before I hit play, I'm going to see what Pierre says before I hit play, because we now have a theme for the LS11 Universe channel. I'm going to make a new stream intro soon for it as well. So we're going to have an actual stream intro again soon, which is exciting. I'm really excited. The song primarily. Gotcha. All right. So this is Step Into the Universe.
In a war where dreams collide, where the rings, the stage, and heroes rise, there's a channel that ignites the fire. LS11 Universe, where legends aspire. Stand up
that one cuts off at the end, so it's weird. There's two. This is the other version. in case you're curious. Yeah, I like this version better. Right, that's the version that actually gets to the end. The other one cuts off weirdly. Alright. Before I go, do you guys want to hear the rejected version? Okay, I got two options for you. Two options. Because I've got a couple other songs. I've been playing with Suno a lot this week. It's just been kind of a hyperfixation this week, seeing what I can come up with. Two options. Do you guys want to hear one, the rejected LS11 intro theme, or two, the Empress Eliza Blackstone's new LSWF theme? Let chat catch up on that and let you guys get the decision made before I call it a night. Because what I do next will be the last one, because I gotta go. My wife just got home. I want to see her for a little bit. Both. JT. Both. Okay, you assholes. We'll go with the rejected theme first, and then we'll do Elizabeth Bell. Or Eliza Blackstone's. So here's Enter the Universe, the rejected LS11 intro theme.
Digital night, where legends clash and dreams take flight. There's a channel where the warriors unite. LS11 universe shining bright. It's the maestro, the master of the game. With his beard of wisdom, he's earned his fame. From Monday Night Raw to TN's Fray, he crafts the stories in his own unique way. He's the wizard of this grand circle with the man that's as fierce as he's more. With every twist and every turn, he leaves us begging for more. Welcome to LS7 universe, where stars collide. Raise down the prayers and send us wildlife. With Britney Spears pairing, we're ready to ignite. In this universe of wrestling, we'll shine so bright. Raise the Titan with fiery locks of flame, crafting epics in wrestling's name. From Evolution to New Japan's domain, he's the director of wrestling cinematic reign. With a passion for sound ranks above. He brings the drama, the action, the scenes with a charisma that we all love.
So the only reason that one got rejected, so the reason that one got rejected is, one, it cuts off a little too quickly, and two, while I like that it gives a little more about us than one sentence each, like we each get our own verse of the song, there's not a natural cutoff point for an intro, whereas Step Into the Universe has.
In the world where dreams collide, where the rings the stage and heroes rise, there's a channel that ignites the fire. LS11 universe where legends aspire.
That's kind of the natural cutoff point there, and it works, and this is why we use the slower one. Because with this one, you know, it's like, if it's a stream intro, we get like 30 seconds of it, and that's fine. But there's not really a natural cutoff in intro to intros.
Where the rings the stage and heroes rise, there's a channel that ignites the fire. LS11 universe where legends aspire.
And then right there's the cutoff, easy. So, Eliza Blackstone's new theme, The Dark Empress. And it's a little longer. It's got 2 verses to it. So here we go.
In the ring, she reigns supreme. Eliza Blackstone, the wrestling queen. Once a princess, now an empress bold. Her fury unleashed, her story told. The empress rises, her power untold. In the arena, her dominance unfolds. She'll make you kneel before the might. Eliza Blackstone, ruling the night. The showstopper once a name. Now she plays a different game. From princess to villain, her path was drawn. In the ring, her legacy is born. The empress rises, her power untold. In the arena, her dominance unfolds. She'll make you kneel before her might. Eliza Blackstone, ruling the night. With every slam and every blow, she commands the ring, her presence aglow. The crowd may boo, but the gate can't deny the empress reign, reaching the sky. The empress rises, her power. The empress rises, her power untold. In the arena, dominance unfolds. She'll make you kneel before her might. Eliza Blackstone, ruling the night. From princess to empress, her story's told. In the wrestling world, a legend will hold. Eliza Blackstone, forever in the fight. The empress of darkness, ruling the night. In the ring, she reigns supreme. Eliza Blackstone, the wrestling queen. Once a princess, now an
Oh yeah,
empress
hers got an
bold.
extended cut for some reason, by the way. So it keeps going. It's 3 minutes instead of 2.
The showstopper wants her name. Now she plays a different game. From princess to villain, the path was drawn. In the ring, the legacy is born. The empress rises, her power untold. In the arena, dominance unfolds. She'll make you
It also gives like Dark Sailor Moon vibes, which, knowing Eliza the way I do, is right up her alley. So she loves it. She's thrilled that this is her new theme. Behind the peek behind the curtain a little bit. She's not as much of a bitch as she comes off on screen. How did I make this? So it's a website called Suno. And I don't mind linking it. I linked it in the Discord, but it's this reminds me of a Disney Channel musical. That, again, right up her alley. So no one heard the way I know her. Yeah, so it's called Suno, S-U-N-O. I linked it in the Fantasy Universe chat in the Discord, but it's pretty easy to find. It's just called Suno. You get to you get 5 free prompts a day. It's fun. I will warn you guys, your account can, if you have the free account like I do, you can only hold up to a certain number of songs. on your count or on your library before you got to delete some, which is why I've deleted some, like the some other ones. Like there's one I'm holding on to. I can't play it yet. You're gonna hear it soon though on the channel, and of course we've got To the Moon, the Trevor Lee theme. I'm gonna be using it a little more. One thing I've really enjoyed doing with it is like, and I'm gonna do a whole stream with it one day. I think if I just decide to like buy a 1 month subscription for like $20 or something, just to get like, because you can get like I think like 5,000 songs. Or let me look at the actual pricing real quick before I talk out of my ass. Yeah. So for $30 for 1 month, you can get 10,000 songs. So, or not 10,000, 2,000 songs. So I probably won't do that. I'll probably get the $10 for 500 songs in 1 month. Does that add up quite as well? Yeah. And what I might do is just do a live stream where I go through and I make music for various wrestlers, just because it can be fun. I mean, if you've not heard, right? I know I said I was going to end the stream, but if you've not heard, I can't do it. I can't play it on my stream. If you've not watched the Cultaholic video on making AI themes for wrestlers, then you're missing out. All I can say is Suno is weirdly prepared to roast Hulk Hogan. But anyway, I gotta go. I got stuff to do. I've been live for almost an extra hour. I know none of you are complaining about that, but I gotta go because I gotta go to bed soon, and I gotta get the room cleaned up. Give you guys a nice little pan around of the room real quick, I guess, since we're off stream now. So, let's see. So over here is my setup. In this back corner here, give you guys a little background look here. There's a background look at the stream setup. There's me. So here's my desk a little bit. Seth and Becky. So we got Seth and Becky there. We got Zapdos, Karlak, Waluigi, Mario, Lord Bidoofus, and this hubby bracelet my wife made me. The Masters Yellow Something Universe trophy. I'm not panning down on my desk anymore. PS4 controllers. My desk is a mess right now, but there's stuff on it still. There's my chocolate on glass. Over here is where I've got various posters. Some Call Me Kevin posters, a Sailor Moon poster. Up there, I just keep video game maps. Over there is my Pokemon posters that I made. I'm gonna eventually finish that series of drawings. So this is, yeah, just to give you an idea, this is above where the TV used to be. We're sitting right where the TV used to be. The game shelf made it over there. There's the couch. It's where my desk used to be. Right here is where my desk used to be. There's the Xandermania posters. I still have not gotten the Xandermania 9 poster, or yeah, the Xandermania 9 poster made yet. I'm getting there though. Oh, my wife's not even home yet. I thought she was. She said she was leaving for home around 10, not getting home around 10, I guess. And then over there, you guys have already seen this kind of in the background, but there's the wall of frame. We got Matt Cardona, Santino, Motor City Machine Guns, NASCAR legend Jimmy Johnson, John Cena, Ronda Rousey, and Shinsuke Nakamura with autographs up there. And then the shelves, I'm going to give a little more of an in-depth look at that when they're done. And then, of course, it's Britney Bitch. And and here's the TV setup here. It's a mess right now because I'm not done. Under here is where all the consoles are being kept. This mess here is going to get cleaned up soon. But we're almost there. But yeah, so there's all the consoles and everything. And yeah, so that's a little look at the updated Sanctuary setup, which is really exciting. This, I don't know how I'm going to have the camera set up when I do videos in here. It just depends on what I'm going to be playing and stuff, I suppose. But hopefully, if all goes well, I'm going to be getting a video recorded tomorrow for Sanctuary. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, right here, right now, put the first clip from Flash Fury into Premiere Pro. And that way, I'm encouraged to edit it down. So, that's how we're going to do it. I'm going to try and get the first episode of Flash Fury's tournament done. And hopefully uploaded tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to go now, though. I'll see you guys later. I've been Xander. That was a live stream. Bye, everybody. Play me off with my good song. You know the one. Where's it at? Play me off. No, I said the good one.
The king of the universe. He's a force to be reckoned. With a sledgehammer in his hand, he's about to cause wrecking. In the ring he stands tall. His presence so imposing. CRC's gonna bring the pain. Everyone knows it. He's the master of mayhem, putting on a display. With his powerful moves, he'll blow away. The pedigree's a signature, a move you won't forget. When he slams you to the max, you might